Alrighty, so today I have the lovely Rachel from Rarr Designs, who I've been working with for a while now. I've been trying to work out, Rachel, actually. I think it's 3 years, be my guess.
So it was COVID. I actually remembered this. It was the first part of lockdown for Victoria.
Yes. So
Yeah.
three years, over 3 years ago. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're one of my longest standing clients, actually. So thank you so much for coming on. You're amazing. We have a very good relationship. Yeah. So I'm just asking Rachel a few questions about working with us, and particularly Rachel about the team as well. So, not just all about Rebecca. So I'm just going to sort of throw some questions at you that I have here. And if you, that you can talk us through it. But first of all, if you wouldn't mind, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your actual brand. That would be great.
Yep. So my brand is Rarr Designs, and we've been operating for 10 years. It kind of just started out as a hobby, and there was just a little gap in the market of clothing that needed to be made. That's my background, is fashion designer. So I was like, oh, we'll just make a few things, sew them up, and see what happens. And it just grew from there. So it was never planned; it was just happened. But in that, I have also had 2 kids, so it's been a hectic 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're still here, so it's good.
So can you tell me, before you started working with me, so do you remember back then? So where were you at? Where was your brand at? Then before we started working together?
Yeah, so it was pre-COVID. Oh, so it was in the middle of COVID. So prior to that, we were doing a lot of events and things like that to drive our marketing. So we were going inside shopping centers. We were doing pop-ups at lots of like fitness shows, things like that. Then COVID hit, and obviously all those events stopped. So that's when then I went, oh, goodness, what are we going to do now? And yeah, that's when I found you.
So had you run paid ads before?
We had, but it was just myself doing them and had really no idea what I was doing. I think we got something from it, but it was just more, if we launched a new collection, we just put a little bit of money on it and things like that. But it was never, actually targeting customers or anything like that. It was just, try and get this new range out.
Yeah. There was no strategy, no plan behind anything. You just sort of boosted some posts and tried some things.
Yes, that's it.
And then you found me. Do you remember how you actually found me? I can't remember.
So I'm in quite a few groups on Facebook, like small business owners, Afterpay, and somebody recommended you on there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's how I found you.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember. I'm like, it's been that long. I can't remember where you found us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what was the deciding factor to actually start outsourcing your paid ads rather than doing it yourself? Do you remember?
So it was COVID, and it was, obviously we had this bank of money that we would spend on events, and obviously there were no events. So it was, let's do Facebook. And then because I'm a creative, I didn't have the head to learn it all. It was find somebody or find an agency or something. I did have a few different, like I had a few phone conversations with a few different agencies. Didn't get right gut feeling until I then spoke to you and got that gut feeling. And yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Haven't looked back.
That's nice to hear. Yeah. So do you remember, actually, you probably don't remember then, on our call, maybe what was the deciding factor to work with us? What was that gut sort of feeling, and why compared to others maybe?
I think, I don't know. I think we just got along. So it was, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to I have a very sort of close relationship. Generally, we're pretty close with our clients here, and you've got to like each other and get along. Yeah.
And I think from memory, I remember you saying that you did pole dancing before.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Back in my 20 years ago. And then I did try it up here again in Queensland, actually, 10 years ago. And then I tried it. Actually, no, I was doing it again. I thought I'll try it for the third time just before COVID hit, and then everything shut down.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess my pole dancing days are over. I'm getting a little bit too old now, but yeah, maybe I'll try a fourth time. But it's amazing. I love it. I love it. So good for you. So I guess just into like, how has paid ads helped your brand? So from the 3 years ago, what has happened and how far have you gone and grown? Like, how has it helped you?
Yeah, so we obviously noticed like our sales decreased through COVID. And then as soon as we jumped on board working with you, our sales increased. I still remember one of our first ads was on the bridge in Melbourne at Richmond, and the girls did a dance. And everybody kept saying to me, "Oh my God, I've seen your Facebook video. I've seen your Facebook video. I've seen your Facebook video." And I was like, wow, this is working.
That was a good video.
Yeah.
And it was just, I tell people just how simple sometimes they can be. And it was just you guys like outside doing a dance. That's right. And you'd had it on TikTok, hadn't you?
Yep.
And we moved it over to paid ads. And yeah, it was during the lockdown and freezing cold in Melbourne. The girls are out there dancing. And it just, it's quite simple, but yeah, it just took off.
Yeah. So that was pretty much when when people started to come and say, oh, I've seen your video. And that's when
and then it just sort of took off from there, and you've got found some winning products and creative since then, that's for sure.
That's it.
Do you remember how long it took to start seeing the results? It was pretty quick then, wasn't it, for you?
Yeah. So we were pretty quiet through COVID, and then we started to see results straight away.
Because I always say, like, I talk to people like every day nearly, and to like, look, it can take some time. Facebook ads, Google ads as well, they take time. They can take time. However, sometimes people do see a overnight sort of success and like, well, that didn't take very much time, Beck. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So I like to keep the expectations low around here. And then, hopefully we've exceeded your expectations.
Yeah, it was in that time where people were on devices a lot more because they were at home. So that was your way to get out and market them. So obviously, probably went a little bit quicker for us, but
no, it was definitely, you came in right at lockdown time where everyone was buying online. Absolutely. So let me just have a look here. So just a couple more questions. So what would you, so anyone who's looking to outsource their paid ads at this point, Facebook and or Google ads, to anyone just wondering what you'd actually say to them about working well, I guess, in particularly with us?
Yeah. I think it's just, we can't be great at everything. We're not experts at everything. And so for me, like, my background's fashion design, so I'm an expert in that. Come to me with anything you need made, I can help you there.
Yes.
But Facebook ads isn't, my expertise. So if you seek help, you'll see the results when you get someone who's passionate about it and who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. So you're glad that you outsource that side of things and you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, no, it's amazing. You've come so far, and hopefully we'll be working together for a little while yet. So thank you so much, Rachel, for coming on and just having a chat with us about your paid ads. And thank you so much. That's amazing.
No, thank you.